mga mangrove. And regarding po naman sa coral, so meron po tayong 500 na makikita po dito sa bansa. And yung yan, so next, so sa traits po naman, sa traits din ng biodiversity, so marami po tayong mga iba't ibang traits ng biodiversity. So una po dyan is yung climate change. So marami po ang epekto ng climate change. So halimbawa dito is yung pagdating ng mga malalakas na bagyo, pagkaroon ng matinding pagbaha, drought, at marami pang iba. So and next naman po yung deforestation. So next po. Yung deforestation po, marami pong consequences. So una dito is loss of habitat for many birds, mammals, and other animals, and also reduce pollinator activity and many more. So next, invasive alien species. Ano ba itong invasive alien species? So ang ibig sabihin po ng invasive, itong isang characteristics po ng invasive alien species ay madali po silang kumalat, madali silang mag-dominate sa isang area kung saan kaya nilang patay ng isang mga native na trees. So next, na mga trees din, illegal wildlife trade. So karaniwan po nangyayari ito sa bansang Indonesia, Malaysia, and Myanmar, and pati rin dito sa ating bansa. Next. So paano po natin pangalagaan ang ating biodiversity? So marami pong paraan. So una po, reduce, reuse, recycle. So mahalaga po to para po mabawasan natin ang ating mga basura. And next, conserve water energy. So alam po natin na yung pinanggagalingan ng ating mga energy ay galing po sa mga coal power plant, kung saan yung power plant isa po sa mga number 1 na nagpo-produce po ng carbon dioxide, na yung carbon dioxide yan po yung number 1 din na marami sa ating atmosphere. And next, yan, so raise awareness. So isa yan po sa aming mission dito na mag-disseminate po ng information. Next, yan, so yung pagpili din ng ating mga gadget na may energy efficiency, halimbawa po ng paggamit ng fluorescent lamp. And also sa ating mga sasakyan, kaya po pinipis out yung mga luma sapagkat sila po yung isa sa mga nagpupos ng maraming carbon dioxide o nag-emit ng carbon dioxide. So next, so promote biodiversity through social media. So malaki din itong ginagampanan ng social media sapagkat madali nating ikalat yung information through Facebook, through sa mga iba't ibang means po ng communications. And next, yan, report environmental crimes sa ating nearest DNR office or sa ating police precinct para po sa immediate or necessary action. And next, support environmental programs tulad po ng Isko Basurero. So mahalaga po yan. Hindi lang Isko Basurero, yung mga tree planting. Mga ganun po, yung mga program natin. And next, planting of trees. So mahalaga po ang pagpaparami ng puno sapagkat sila po yung nag-absorb ng ating mga carbon dioxide na naka-store po sa ating atmosphere. So yan po yung mga paraan para po maiwasan natin yung para po maprotektahan natin ating mga biodiversity. So next po, na i-discuss ko yung prohibited acts within protected area. So by the way, bago po tayo mag-proceed, may katanungan ba sa biodiversity? Yes, sir.
Actually, it's not more of a question, but one thing ko kasi parang binibilisan mo yung discussion mo because alam mahaba-haba pa. Now, I observed that this is a flagship campaign, you know. Is then Central din amenaloy kung really schedule it, you know. Okay, saan ba kayo nakabase ngayon?
sa dinner si Northstar Pangasinan po, sir.
Kasi pwede ba natin i-request kasi so that we could invite a larger audience, no? And at the same time kasi, we are supposed to be on our session. There are some agendas. So if it would not be too much to ask for the interruption of the discussion, we find it very interesting, lalo na sa mga hayop na pinapakita mo. Pero I believe that binibilisan mo yung pagkuhan mo. I know that you are a prolific speaker and a great person to explain the matter, but umibiyok sa naman. Hindi naman sa pagkuhan, di na. Okay lang mo yun. We could also invite some other persons na legislative. Because today it's a special day for our special talaga.
Sir Kevin, so meron bang, is this just information campaign or you would want to bring up an issue regarding biodiversity or certain acts dito sa Northern Island? Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, for this po, we agree po with the councilors. Actually, sir, ang ginawa namin is we invite local business owners, departmental information officers, ang city po natin, Sangguniang Pangusod, and Barangay Council Committee on Environment, heads of household and home women representatives, HNP tours. So lahat po massive ang ginawa namin. But we agree, sir, very, hindi po proper to sir because we have the session. At kaya nga sir, medyo ako kasi if it's siguro special session na ito lang po pag-uusapan, pwede. But since we're time limited po at marami kami namin sa mga mas importante sir like the NDA office at hindi so alam namin sir na mahalaga po ito, but then I think we will call for another session or another special event na pwede namin discuss at least one topic. Kasi we have set 5 topics po
Okay.
Climate change, biodiversity, and then ito po ay crash course tawagin.
Okay.
Inaral namin ito sir na habang sa naman. So kailangan po mahimay-himay namin.
Yes, so para rin hindi rin masayang,
Yes
sir.
po.
So, we understand, as mentioned nga, parang, sorry, maybe there was a misunderstanding on our part also. Pero rest assured, sir, kung kailangan po ng wider dissemination, we can connect you to our civil society organizations, as well as yung employees namin here in the legislature and the LGU, para ma-encourage po sila, ma-inform sila. So, siguro we could talk kung ano bang next forum na preferring mo, na kung saan ma-discuss niyo po in detail yung 5 topics. Kasi sayang naman kung mamadaliin lang natin, no? Siguro our apologies yan kung hindi ka nagkaintindihan. Pero with regard to dito po ba, sir, meron bang parang immediate concern na yung Senro with regard to, let's say, these issues dito sa ating islands o wala naman po?
Wala naman po within Handed Islands, especially sa biodiversity. Bali part po kasi ng flagship po sir ng aming continuous education, which is yung dissemination po namin ng SEPA namin sir, which is under ng Coastal and Marine Ecosystem Management Program po. Yung target.
Actually, nakita ko na kailangan talaga natin ito kasi most of our income comes from the Handed Islands. So, alam ko, gasgas ng Pangasinan na alagaan ng Handed Islands, pero how do we really take care of this? Kailangan maintindihan ng kaya nagpapasalamat ng kami sir na invite na kami. So siguro set tayo ng isang tali para mahimay po natin lahat yun. No, sir?
Ako. Tagline nga namin yung is kailangan may pakialam po.
Talaga, meron na po. Some of our councilors nag-participate sa
Ako,
program.
marami na po. May mga namit na po kong counselor sir na nag-tree planting, postal cleanup, and we have a lot of activities po na kasasama na po.
But then again, welcome po to Alaminos and salamat pa rin sa pagpunta rin yung Sir Kevin. Thank you for understanding. Siguro set na natin to at date na ma-accommodate natin lahat ng sige sir. Thank you, Sir Kevin. Set na lang natin. Any other privilege speeches? Sir, Sir Chester, thank you. Sir Kevin, thank you. Any other privilege speeches? So, I would like to instruct the Secretary to coordinate siguro natin kung kailan tayo pwede ma-accommodate yung IEC nila. Maybe we could tap our CSOs in our barangays. Siguro mag-coordinate na rin tayo with our LGU. Baka mamaya meron din sila, di sabay-sabay na sa convention, di ba? So, nag-pledge naman yung council na mag-perfect attendance doon. So, pupunta siguro sila, Councilor Alfred. So, you will spearhead the next SEPA.
Very interesting yung Philippine Eagle. It can fly.
Okay. So, with that, next item tayo. We will now resume the discussion of the rules. Secretary.
I proceed to the reference of business. As the proposed resolution, we have the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to enter into a memorandum of agreement between the local government unit, Alamino City, Pangasinan, and the Philippine Charity Statistics Office for Lotto and Small Town Lottery shares from a charity fund and calamity assistance fund, and further authorizing the City Treasurer, Mrs. Shirley R. De La Cruz, and Assistant City Treasurer, Mr. Rolando T. Aglibot, to open a special account at the Land Bank of the Philippines for this purpose.
Isa lang tayo. Tuloy ako din. So, isa lang tayo on the proposed resolution. So, Councilor Tito Pangalera moves for the suspension of the rules. Second by Councilor Lago. Now, please invite please acknowledge our guests.
For this item, we have our City Treasurer, Madam Shirley R. De La Cruz.
Magandang hapon, ma'am. Hindi lang po tayo. So, we received po letter from from our city mayor regarding the said resolution. Pwede po bang bigay ng brief background po dito? Kung ano naging usapan ninyo?
Good afternoon po sa ating lahat. So, this is in line po with the letter from CCEO requiring po lahat ng LGUs to for AMOA, for Lotto and scale share from the charity fund and calamity assistance fund from the BCSO. So, with this, the Executive Department request from this August body a resolution authorizing our City Mayor at Brian C. Celeste to enter into AMOA with the CCEO and authorizing me further for my assistant, Mr. Aglibo, to open a special account with the Land Bank of the Philippines for this purpose.
Any questions to the body? We have here the draft MOA. I have two questions. Number one, ano po ibig sabihin ng special bank account? Saka number two, currently, meron tayong mga Lotto outlets dito, no? So, nagre-relate ba sila sa atin ng parang percentage?
Yung special bank account po, kasi meron po tayong mga accounts, mga general fund, trust fund, pero ang kailangan, ang gusto po nila, yung special account intended lang po for this Lotto share na matatanggap po natin. With respect naman po dun sa mga Lotto outlets, hindi po sila nag-limit po sa atin, sir, but then, may share po tayo dun sa mga collections po nila na nire-limit sa business. Parang 5% po of the 30% from the charity fund. Yun po yung share po natin dun sa sales po.
Sa sales nila, 30% ng charity fund nila. O 5%.
5% po.
Tapos pupunta sa
City.
saan account ko na mapasok? As of the moment.
Sa general fund po.
General fund. Diretso na.
Opo. Pero kailangan nila ngayon, separate na po yung account na paglalagyan po natin.
Ilan po yung Lotto lang po ba yung nagre-relate dati?
Sa Ordaneta po. PCS Ordaneta po yung nag-iimig po.
So from Lotto to PCSO, tas to sa akin.
Opo.
Yung trust fund ba, yung special fund ba, is it the same as trust fund?
Yes sir, kasi may ano siya, may intended po na gagastusan lang po dun sa share po natin sa Lotto sa STL for ano po, medical programs po or medical services po.
Record.
Nandiyan po sa mga.
Okay, pinabasa ko muna. Councilor Season, and then another question.
Ano ko lang po, pwede kaya malaman kung magkano po yung ano po natin, tanggap natin funds or may estimate ang mo po ba?
Last year po ang na-collecta po natin from the PCSO is around 657,000 po, more than po. Tapos this year, meron na po, as of August po, meron na po tayong 157,000. Hindi po siya ganong karami last year kasi nag-close din po operation ang Lotto. Kasagsagan po ng pandemic.
Councilor Raul.
Maraming kasi nabasa ko dito, puro medical, dental, medicine, specialization na. Puro about ito lang. Hindi. Kung halimbawa yung Boreal, hindi Boreal.
Hospital assistance po yung ano dito. Hospitalization po.
Pero yung Boreal, hindi.
Hindi po, nakalagay po dito sa mga sir. Yun lang, hospitalization lang.
Any other questions? Councilor Season.
Mag-separate na po yung sa PCSO, iba yung magagaling. Iba ba yung main tulong sa hospitalization? Iba mo yung galing sa sales value.
Iba kasi yung ano din ng SWS. Ay ma'am. Pero dati kasi ito, nasa general fund account natin. So part po siya ng income. So bali, every year kasi kumukuha din sila kung ano pinagastusan ng mga ito. So kasama na rin po yung mga financial assistance na nilalagay doon. Pero dito naman nasa MOA, is very specific na po yung nakalagay.
Itong mo ba ito galing sa PCSO?
Kasi so sir.
Any questions po? Meron ba? Ilan ba ang Lotto outlets natin di ba? Ano ba ni Sir Bernal? Ilan ba ang ating Lotto outlets? 5? So, sa 5, in a year, may 600,000 na kumuha ng city. As income, parang income yun.
Yes sir.
Pero ngayon, let's say, pumasok na sa general fund, paano yung pag-expend, yung spend niya? Kailangan ka ba ng plan? Gano'n? O hindi na?
Sir, hindi ko alam kung paano gagawin ng budget ngayon, budget officer, kung isasama niya sa general fund account po natin. Kaya lang, i-treat as
Separate. Also, special account siya, hindi pa sure kung general fund or trust fund. Pero ito, may sariling liquidation.
Yes po. May liquidation.
Sir Bernal, paano ba yung STL? Hindi ko kasi, yung Lotto, alam ko yung Lotto, pero yung, meron ba silang STL na ano dito? Branch? Ano tawag nila? Wala pa po? Po? Hindi pa na? Luto. Luto pa. Any other questions to our city treasurer or DPLO? Kaya ito ba, kailan sabihin ko lang na. Okay, thank you very much, Madam Shirley de la Cruz and Sir Bernal Capito. Mga pwede may contra tayo, ma-refer natin yung ginagawa natin ito. So, now this is suspension of the rules. What is the pleasure of the body regarding item number 1, proposed resolution? Gusto ba natin trust fund o special account?
Pareho lang yan.
Ha?
Pareho lang po yan.
Sabi ni Ma'am Shirley, pagka special account, pwedeng general fund, pwede. Pag trust, doon lang kailangan ganito, diba? Doon lang pwede. Pag general, pwedeng ihalo sa iba.
Sir, ano ito naman? Kung ano yung nakalagay na pagkagastusan dito, yun ay lang.
Yun. May special siya.
So, what is the pleasure? Anong gusto nyo gawin natin dito?
I hope, Mr. Chair, that I think we limit to the business of the day.
Okay.
Deliberation.
Kasi na kasi nasa general fund yan, parang ang income po natin.
Ma'am, pwede. So, we'll... Councilor Apolgahay, moves to the suspension of the rules.
Ililipat kasi natin sa trust fund, sir. Mababawasan naman ang income natin. So, kanina, para part ng generation.
Special tapos.
Special account na natin na special.
Any questions? Wala na. So, thank you very much. We will now leave the suspension of the rules. Yun. Ay, ganun. So, there is a pending motion to do the said item in a business today. Any second? Second by Councilor Rabago, Councilor Season. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is included in a business today for next item.
We proceed to administrative case. Administrative case number 2020-02, entitled Jerry I. Ikati, et al. Puno Barangay Timoteo T. Road, et al. For violation of Republic Act 11469, dishonesty and betrayal of public trust, abuse of authority and neglect of duty.
Councilor Ricardo.
October 2 at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Councilor Castro, Chairman of Los Angeles, scheduled the committee hearing regarding the said item on October 2, 10 o'clock in the morning. So, please invite all.
May you said may we give us an initial hearing, Mr. Chair. Initial hearing.
Meron pa ba? Preliminary.
Initial.
Ha? Initial hearing? Initial hearing? Committee hearing?
Retrial.
Retrial pa? So committee hearing na, which is with them to serve like retrial or a preliminary, not preliminary, initial.
Initial, sir. First hearing. First hearing.
Okay.
Admin case kasi, sir.
That's October 2, 10 o'clock in the morning. So, next item, committee reports. Unassigned business. Madam Secretary.
We proceed to unassigned business. The first item is the proposed resolution favorably endorsing to the National Bureau of Investigation Officer in Charge, Director Eric Store, the establishment of an NBI office in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Any motion?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that the proposed resolution be limited to the business of the day.
This is moved by Councilor Doc, seconded by Councilor Rabago, Councilor Secretary for the inclusion of the said item in a business today for deliberation. Next item.
Request for an amendment of section 5, paragraph 4 of City Ordinance number 2020-11, providing for curfew hours from 8 o'clock in the evening to 5 o'clock in the morning, and adjust the same to 10 o'clock in the evening to 5 o'clock in the morning.
So with that, the action that we've taken is Last week, we already adopted a resolution requesting the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to amend the provincial ordinance. And at the same time, we are already fixing our draft in the event that the province adjusts their time. And with regard to the letter given submitted by the Chamber of Commerce, we will also furnish them an update kung ano po yung mga ginawa natin para malaman lang na in-action na natin yung concern po nila. So, ito yung update. Pasok po tayo ng resolution sa Panlalawigan at natin. Meron tayong draft dito ready for hearing already. Tapos na pa yung na-forward na po sa Panlalawigan yung resolution. So, kindly make sure na matapos po today para by this week ma-forward na po natin sa Panlalawigan. So, with regard to this, gusto mong i-public hearing na natin o huwag na muna? Yung amendment. Para pag, namin, di ba, bilis na dito. O, sakop na naman tayo ng province, ano? Ano mas maganda? At pwede muna natin. Okay na muna natin.
Ganda lang natin yung action na natapos niya.
Nakasakop na naman tayo, eh. So, okay, with that, any other comment with regard to that matter?
Well, Mr. Chair, I hope that the measure be held in abeyance pending receipt of the response from the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to our request for also presenting allowance from the 8 to 5 curfew hours.
It is moved by Councilor Lanok, and seconded by Councilor Sito, Councilor Ranoy, Councilor Salungera, that we hold in abeyance the said measure pending the response and the action of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, since the city of Alaminos is under the jurisdiction of the province of Pangasinan. Any objection? Hearing none, the said item is hold in abeyance. Next item.
Now I proceed to the committee reports. The first item is the joint committee report from the hearing held on September 14 regarding the review of barangay and SK annual and supplemental budgets for the year 2020 of the following barangays: Barangay Inirangan, Balayan, Hukang, Magsaysay, Tawid-Tawid, Dulacat, Kandaran, Buet, and Victoria.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the committee was conducted in September 15 with President Boliga ng Barangay President Bakay, the representative from the budget office, concerned Barangay Council, and the representative from the precinct law. The 2020 supplemental and annual budget of the Barangay is precinct law will discuss with the committee with their project and their priority concern. So the committee's finding and certification vision by the Local Finance Committee, certifying that all the outstanding amounts are complied with budget rules and laws. This committee has included that the subject barangay and this budget for in order. View of the findings, the committee hereby move for the adoption of this committee report. The same will be debated in the cities of the day for its approval and adoption of the resolution declaring valid and operative the subject barangay and this budget as mentioned in our committee written committee report.
It's been moved by Councilor Lanok that we adopt this committee report and include the said item that is today for review. Next item.
Joint committee report from the hearing held on September 14 regarding the request for additional units of jeepney flying the Alaminos Mabini route.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the committee hearing was conducted on September 14, 2020. President Chair Councilor Rano, a representative from the Transportation Regulation Unit, also PNP, and President of the Veteran Jeepney Association. The hearing was called on account of the request of jeepney operator for additional unit of jeepney to fly the Alaminos Mabini route to accommodate commuters. The President of HUDA has informed this committee that the request for a special permit had been partially granted by the LTFRB by conferring said permit to the to at least 36 deeply operators. With another batch still waiting for their permit. The PNP Alamino State advised President of the Association to be mindful of the minimum standard practices, the use of face mask and face shield, and no face mask and shield, no ride policy. Recommendation in view of the above state finding, the committee hereby moves to adoption of its committee report and the above subject matter to be delivered in the calendar of the business.
Okay na. So it's moved by Councilor Raul Bakay that we adopt this committee report and set item B delivered in our agenda. Are there any objection? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and the said item be delivered in our agenda. Next item.
Now we proceed to the business of the day. The first item under new business is the second reading of anti-speeding ordinance in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Chair,
Councilor Abdul Bakay.
I move for third and final reading for next regular session.
It's been moved by Councilor Abdul Bakay.
Third and final reading.
Okay na yung mga na-incorporate na problem.
Hindi pa.
Yung, hindi pa.
Hindi siya muna i-incorporate.
Hindi kasi pag na-third reading na natin, yan pwedeng i-edit. So, if hindi pa natin na-incorporate, second reading pa rin. Hindi pa, wala pa yung mga suggestion no? So, wala pa. Okay lang. So, shall we schedule it for maybe 2-3 weeks? Or,
Yeah.
ano po? 2022. So, Councilor Apple Bakay, the Chairman of Health, would like to schedule for second reading, another second reading, the said ordinance in our regular session 2 weeks from now. Kindly compile the suggestions and the clarifications by the POSO and the PNP as mentioned in the previous session. Next item.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to enter into memorandum of agreement by and between the local government unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan and the Philippine Charity Statistics Office for Lotto and Small Town Lottery shares from the Charity Fund and Calamity Assistance Fund, and further authorizing the City Treasurer Mrs. Shirley Andinas and Assistant City Treasurer Mr. Rolando Tiaglibot to open a special account at the Land Bank of the Philippines for this purpose.
Wala tayong jurisdiction sa Lotto at saka SPL. Parang ata, nakapayan yung PCSO. Familiar ba mo ba? So what is the pleasure? Are we going to approve or are we going to read the MOA? Napakahaba, hindi ko nabasa.
Official honor, I hope to defer
Let's
action on the above official in our next regular session. Give us time to read the one.
yeah, so hindi ko nabasa. So let's first read the MOA and make sure that we are not putting the MGU in harm's way at nakukuha natin yung allotted charity fund dun sa mga aspects na yun. Okay, if we have any questions, i-forward natin sa Secretary para mapatawag natin yung sasagot. So, Councilor Srigo Doc moves to defer the said resolution in our next regular session. Any second? Second by Councilor Bernabé, Councilor Namoro. Next item.
Resolution favorably endorsing to the National Bureau of Investigation Officer in Charge Director Eric Nestor the establishment of an NBI office in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
NBI. Councilor Berna?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I move for the approval
moved by Councilor Rivera, Santiago Rapato, second by Councilor Adok, Councilor Season, Councilor Abulbakay. For the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted.
Resolution declaring valid and operative as a whole the SK and barangay budgets of Barangay Inilangan, Balayang, Lukap, Magsaysay, Talong-Tawin, Bulacan, Pangkaran, Guel, Kitwan, and Victoria.
Yes, Mr. Chair, if there are no more questions on the proposed vision, I will go into approval.
It's been moved by Councilor Cirilo Doc, seconded by Councilor Abulbakay, Councilor Bernabe, and Councilor De Leon. For the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Third and final reading of the ordinance strengthening the Barangay Council for the protection of children of all barangays in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan by providing incentives through the institutionalization of the most child-friendly barangay award.
Councilor Season, Chairman of Social Welfare. Chairperson.
Mr. Chair, there are no more questions regarding the said ordinance. I move for its approval.
Nakalagay na yung photo, no? So it has been moved by Councilor Caroline Dizon Season, the Chairperson of Social Welfare, co-sponsored by Councilor Abulbakay, the Chairman of Education and Health, for the enactment of the said ordinance strengthening the Barangay Council for Protection of Children of all barangays in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan by providing incentives through the institutionalization of the most child-friendly award, barangay award. Any second? Second by Councilor Rapato and Councilor Galileo. Any objection? Hearing none, the said ordinance is hereby enacted. Congratulations. Next item.
Third and final reading of the ordinance is institutionalizing a comprehensive program for children with special needs, granting financial assistance and providing funds therefore.
Councilor Zino.
Mr. Chair, there are no more comments regarding this ordinance. I move for its approval.
It's been moved by Councilor Carol Dizon Season. Any co-sponsor? Co-sponsored by Councilor Abulbakay and Councilor Rapato. Seconded by Councilor Abulbakay, Councilor Michelle Secretera, and Councilor Cirilo Radok for the enactment of the said ordinance. Any objection? Amendment. Hearing none, the said ordinance is hereby enacted. Next item.
Third and final reading of the ordinance operationalizing freedom of information in the city government of Alaminos, Pangasinan and providing guidelines thereof.
Council. Okay na lang. It's been moved by Councilor Abulbakay, seconded by Councilor Season and Councilor De Leon for the enactment of the said ordinance. Any objection? Is that an objection, Councilor? Is this an objection? Oh, tumayo pa. Okay, is there any objection? Hearing none, the said ordinance is hereby enacted. Next item. Is that the motion? Any other announcements po? Announcements. So, isi-set ko lang yung meeting with Senro.
Maraming salamat sa mga
Ayun, thank you. Any other announcements? This week, meron tayong LG announcements. Tourism Month. Tourism Month po tayo ngayon. And then, safe pa rin po sa COVID, sa dengue cases, medyo madami. So, yung mga mag-bloodletting, support po tayo. Kaya, kung meron po rin sila, Councilor Loverly. Tapos, yung PNP, pinupush nila yung magkaroon ng tricycle lane. So, na talagang bawal ang tricycle sa highway, but they want to provide a separate lane. Pero problema nga, malilit yung kalye na.
Problema lang po ito sa'yo. Sa ngayon, lalo ngayon, bilaran ng palay, yung shoulder eh. Saan sila ngayon doon?
Yun din po yung problema nga ito.
Ay, hindi ko alam dapat may pinagbabawal doon bilang sa dami para mga dryer. Saan sila bibilang?
Pero dahil bibilag kanina. Yung pinapush ng, yun yung parang isang pinapush ng PNP ngayon.
Buti kung pwede tayo ng pusat yung masinit sa mga dryer na luluto, wala naman eh. Hindi kasi nagbaba ng presyo tapos.
Kapraon, may balita ko sa barangay.
Si Lord Rogel, sabi niya, ang City of Alaminos has the power to grant permit, humihingi, and he would like to sponsor permit to operate a cockpit. And that he is
In times of pandemic.
requesting a resolution that a special permit granted to Rogel Cockpit Arena,
Located at
several and various barangays. Kapatuan, Pobo, Lando, Bukal-Bukal, not to mention all, but actually Tapin and barangays.
any SK, sana rin kayo. Okay, with that, any motions? Councilor Verna, move first. Adjourn. Maraming salamat po.